Hey folks, I'm Bill Langer. You're watching Traditional Adventures TV. I've just crossed over the border into New York. I'm headed to the Catskill Mountains to hunt with Sean Bleakley. I've never hunted New York before, so I'm looking forward to it. Sun's just coming up over the horizon. I want to thank you for coming along for the ride.
We first moved up here. There was a big like shed type thing where that little carport is, and the outhouse was behind that. Was there? I don't remember if anything was there or not. I can't quite remember. We did again back in the '80s. We put siding in and stuff. And, again, just a small little hunting cabin. This was like a spare bedroom that we had. Like I said, when we first had this place, there was no bathroom. This was a little eating kitchen. You could walk around in this way, but we closed it up. And there was a wall here. This was it. This was it.
Wow.
And this was just a porch. It had all storm windows. We took those out and put all these windows. Actually, we had a picture window in here for a while. We took that out and just redid. And, little things here and there. I mean, nothing, nothing's been done to it in
This looks perfect.
quite a while.
Perfect hunting cabin, huh?
Yeah.
I gotta ask you, where'd this rack come from?
You're recording?
Yeah. Well, it looks like a cozy place to hunt whitetails out of, I can tell you that.
Yeah. Yeah. These are calendars that my sister did these are my two sons. That's my dad there for his 90th birthday. That's my granddaughter and my grandson there.
Well, this is a nice place. Thanks for inviting me.
No problem. No problem. Hopefully the deer cooperate. That's it. I seen a warm up. I was like, oh man.
It's October 25th. I'm up here in the Catskill Mountains in New York hunting with Sean Bleakley. I'm about half a mile from the house, or his cabin I should say. I'm at the back of a great big field. There's 3 big stone walls that come together. There's a pretty good gap in it with some deer trails coming through it. My first night ever hunting New York, so I'm looking forward to it. Let's see what happens. It's October 26th here in New York. Got some turkeys behind me, just flew down from the roost. They had roosted behind me last night. Heard a couple deer walking in this morning. Sun's up. Have not seen any deer, but turkeys are making plenty of noise behind me feeding. I'll sit here for a few hours, see what happens. Warm today in the mid-70s, so not the best for deer movement, but the wind's picked up a little bit coming out of the southwest, cooling things down a little bit. But We have not seen a deer from the stand yet. We're hearing them move just at dark, and right in the morning before light you can hear them walking around, but they're not showing during the day. So hopefully we have a change of luck and get some deer moving today. There's a steep bank behind me with some fields up above and some apple trees. I'm on a shelf here. There's a field behind me and a field in front of me. Big colonial stone walls. Real pretty spot to sit. I tell you, these Catskill Mountains are fun to hunt in. You just need the temperature to drop and the deer to move. October 27th. Got in the stand early this morning. It's a little breezy, a little cooler than it has been. But still, no deer movement. It's just too warm, I think. But we'll sit here for a couple hours and see what happens. And we're going to try a new spot this afternoon, set some new stands up that we scouted yesterday. So hopeful. See what happens. Did you ever see anything? So whenever I text you, I just happened to look over, and there's that big dead tree over there. I saw the rear end of a deer, and that deer stood there for 15, 20 minutes, never moved. I would see its tail raise, and at one point I heard a deer clear its nose or sneeze. So I'm like, okay, there's two deer. Well, finally that deer moves off, and a doe comes from even farther from the corner of the stone wall, comes down the hill, and then another one, like coming from the stand on top, comes down, and then another one. So there was, and they ended up heading your way, and then I saw just one deer, as far as I can see, on the other side of this field where the other stone wall is, head down that way.
Oh, came by that other stand.
Probably, yep. One of us should have been there this morning. Oh well, time for eggs and bacon.
Oh, yeah.
It's October 27th, Friday. I'm hunting some public ground. We scouted it out a couple days ago. I got a big ridge here above me, drops down into this bottom. There's open hardwood lane here. I've got goldenrod and thick pine behind me. There's several fresh rubs right behind me. We have got a front coming in Saturday into Sunday. So fingers crossed we get some deer moving tonight. Well, it's October 28th. Just getting light here. I had a doe come running down off the hill. I'm not sure if I got it on camera. Moon is real bright overnight, and it's warm. Temperature's a little chilly this morning because it's about 98% humidity, but mature doe just came running down off the hill and walked off the way I came in. But we got a front coming in tomorrow, the 29th on Sunday. So between now and tomorrow morning, hopefully, we get some more deer movement. Meh. Meh. sudden, this beautiful 8-pointer shows up right in front of me. And I had to bend way down to take a shot, and I shot just underneath him. The rut's on. Well, that's going to do it for this morning's hunt. It was slow the first 2 days here. I got here on Wednesday, today's Saturday. The first 2 days didn't see anything. But then yesterday, saw 4 does in the morning. Then last night I saw 2 does here. And then this morning the woods was on fire. Didn't get a lot of it on film, but I had does running back and forth. I saw a big buck up on the mountain, made some calls, and then that 8-pointer that I shot at just showed up right in front of me at 50 yards. I had to bend way down underneath a limb to shoot, and shot right underneath his chest. Meh. Meh. Well, I took hair off that buck this morning. Close, but no cigar.
Well, I don't know why Sean and I are walking way out into the woods, because the deer are right here at camp. I think I might set up on that telephone pole.